Hey lovelies, welcome to Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. I am Nikki. So I'm starting this video off right here on an angle from my kitchen because I am about to make some savory vegan crockpot Mississippi pot roast, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. And the star of my dish is going to be my jackfruit, and I'm going to be making some side vegetables as well. But with that Mississippi pot roast, I'm going to actually repurpose it into a nice savory sandwich. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome to Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications button so that you can receive all of my new videos that I drop. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting my channel. We made it, you guys, to 6,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right. Now, as always, I will see y'all at the end of the taste test. So let's go ahead and get this in. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to use 4 cans of my green jackfruit that is actually whole like this. Now, I could have used my already shredded green jackfruit. If you want to use that, you can. But the purpose of me using this one is I'm going to actually thoroughly rinse this first. So I'm going to take 4 cans, put it into my strainer, and put it under cold water because I want to rinse off that brine taste from the canned jackfruit, and I don't want it to come apart, hence if I were to use like the shredded jackfruit. Okay, so that's my method to my madness. But if you want to go with this one, by all means, do what you got to do. Okay, now so I'm going to simply just wash off thoroughly my jackfruit in cold water. And as you can see, it's all stuck together. This is why I want to use the whole pieces versus the shredded one, so it doesn't go through my water strainer. So I have a pot of water boiling as we speak, in which I'm going to slice up some crescent moon shaped yellow onions, and I'm going to put that in there as well. But I'm just going to simply just rinse this off and continue the process. Okay, so now I finished actually with boiling my jackfruit. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of olive oil in my non-stick skillet. That's enough. See, it's like a dot. Right there, okay. And I already preheated my portable stove. So now I'm going to take my pre-cooked jackfruit, and I actually tasted the strands, and it actually got out the brine taste. So now I'm going to just take it in my skillet and put it in here before I put it in the crock pot. And the whole purpose of doing this is because I want to be able to brown down the jackfruit. So I'm going to go ahead and just work with what I have here so far and just simply chop it up with my wooden utensil here. Okay, so I went ahead and chopped up my jackfruit. I'm going to just take the remainder and place it in here and do the same thing. So here is my jackfruit. As you can see, I have some little burnt ends right here. I wanted a little crispiness. So now I'm going to transfer this over into my crock pot, and then I'm going to go ahead and make my vegan au juice next. So stay tuned. All right, so I'll transfer over my jackfruit. My crock pot was already preheated on high. Lovely. It's just enough jackfruit. 4 cans. I'm going to let this cook a little bit more, and then I'm going to go ahead and make out my au juice. All right, so as you can see, I have my jackfruit cooking inside of my crock pot here. Got nice little brown ends. Want to be able to have like a nice browning color as far as the final product is concerned. All right, so now that my jackfruit is in the crock pot, it's getting a head start to cook out. I'm going to go ahead and take just a capful of olive oil, pour it in the skillet. Then I'm going to take my onions here that I have already sliced up, put those in. Next, I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons worth of minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic as well. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons because I want enough flavor. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my onions and my fresh minced garlic, and I'm going to just stir it for a few minutes. I'm going to allow the onions to become translucent, and you definitely want to make sure that it's fragrant. It smells so good. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm going to let it go ahead and cook just for a few minutes. So while my onions are cooking down, I'm going to add me 1 full cup of water to add to the mix as I'm building out my au jus. And I'm going to just simply mix that in. I'm going to take actually about 1 to 2 healthy tablespoons of non-beef broth or bouillon. And so then I'm just going to mix it until it turns into this juice texture that I want right here. I'm going to let that cook down, but I'm going to also add me a little of tamari sauce. I'm going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of tamari sauce. You can use soy sauce, but tamari sauce is a great soy sauce substitute. Then I'm going to just take me some W sauce, and I'm going to actually add in 1 little teaspoon of the W sauce. I'm going to simply mix that all in. All of these flavors are naturally strong, so you don't need too much to serve out as you're building out your au jus. So now that I have my nice mixture here, I'm going to take it and transfer it and pour it inside of my crock pot with my existing cooked jackfruit. So I want all of this sauce, or not sauce, but this au jus to be able to cook into my jackfruit, especially in my crock pot. And I'm going to continue building out my seasonings inside of my crock pot. Next, I'm going to take my Hidden Valley Plant Power Ranch dressing here. If you have a ranch powder mix, vegan ranch powder mix, you can use that. But as you can see, this is vegan. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this and cover it with my jackfruit, or over my jackfruit, I should say. It's going to give it a nice little kick and extra flavor. There we go. Okay, and that's enough. So now I'm going to add my au jus on top of my vegan ranch sauce and let the flavors come together. Okay, there's a lot of flavor inside of my savory vegan Mississippi pot jackfruit. I'm going to actually add some no beef broth, vegan no beef broth, to darken the color. So if your color does not darken because of that vegan ranch dressing, you can always use the ranch dry powder if you like, or just simply add more gravy, or you can actually put together a quick roux with some vegan butter and flour until it darkens. So I'm going to just simply put this all in here because I want the color contrast to come where it's darker. And keep in mind, we're going to actually cook this down, some of this liquid anyway. So the color is going to come back for sure. And as you can see, that it's starting to do that already. It's getting darker. Continuing the process, I added 2 tablespoons of vegan butter to my au jus mix. And then I'm going to add, last but not least, as many as pepperoni peppers as I see fit along with the juice. I added the juice before I put the peppers in, so that's why you all are not going to see that shot. But that's going to add that extra kick of flavor for this Mississippi Jackfruit Roast. Again, trust the process with the color. And 4 hours later, I present to you my Savory Crockpot Mississippi Jackfruit Roast. And you guys, this is a winner in my house for sure. Make this. Let me know what y'all think. It is delish. Seriously. Okay, lovelies, I'm finished cooking. I present to you my taste test, my delicious, savory, Mississippi vegan jackfruit pot roast. Y'all, look at this dish. Doesn't it look delicious? Ooh, look at that pot roast, vegan pot roast with the jackfruit. That actually was in the crock pot for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Got some mashed potatoes, gravy, and then my mixed vegetables. On top of that, I want to show you one other dish that I actually made. I repurposed it. And if you want to see my reaction to the taste test, you got to go to my TikTok channel or my Instagram, or it'll be on my YouTube short as well. So this is my vegan Mississippi jackfruit pot roast sandwich, y'all. Look at that savoriness. Look at that savory goodness. Ooh-wee. So you're not feeling the whole pot right here, you know, the whole plate right here, then you got this sandwich, y'all. Okay, let's dig in. Ooh-wee. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna leave the sandwich here because I gotta do a little small taste test for my portrait format videos. Okay, here we go. Ooh-wee. And I do say my prayers, okay, my grace before I start filming. For those of you that are wondering if I do. I do. Okay, here we go. This is delicious. This is so good. I taste the pepperoncini peppers. I taste the plant powered Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. I taste the seasonings from the gravy that I put together for the au juice. If I'm not saying that right, then just go ahead and correct me in the comments, you guys. I can taste the onions. I do not taste any brine. This is definitely a comfort dish. And then I have my potatoes. And last but not least, oh my gosh, Nicole. Nikki. And my kale. It doesn't want to come out. You too big. You too big. You too big. I need something a little smaller. Just a little bit. With asparagus. With that veggie roasted sesame seed blend is really good. My kale, carrots, diced up squash and zucchini, red onions, great tomatoes, and a little pea-wee potato. Oh my gosh. I've outdone myself, you guys. I really, really have. I'm feeling myself on this dish. I have to say it. It's delicious. That's all I got to say. All right, lovelies. If you've enjoyed this episode of Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats, please be sure to like this video, make a comment, indicate if you're going to make this dish or the sandwich. Be sure to stay tuned to my TikTok, YouTube short, as well as Instagram video so you can see how I put this savory sandwich together. I shall see you all in the next episode of Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. Y'all take care. Bye.